Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on to everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today? So today we're back here with some more, gonna be looking at Jackson Browne. Okay, this is For a Dancer, man. Now, I've heard of this song being requested before, haven't checked it out. Today we have a donation request specifically for this one, so we're gonna dive into it today, man. It's been a little bit since I've listened to some Jackson Browne. I love his lyrics, man. I love how he seems so emotionally attached to the songs that he writes or performs. You can always feel the heartfelt emotion with his voice and the arrangement that they put on there. So that's one thing that I really love about Jackson Browne. Now, I'll go ahead and read the donation request real quick, and then we'll hop into this one, okay? It says, "Hey Sean, love your commentary and insight on the songs you reacted to so far. I have a request for Jackson Browne. He's one of my favorite artists. I listened to him in my teens in the 70s. My best friend passed away from an auto accident, and there is a song of Jackson Browne's on the Late for the Sky album that helped me through that loss. It's called For a Dancer. I honestly did not know how to feel and sometimes felt, why am I not grieving more? That song gave me a perspective and helped me through a rough time. I would like to have you play it and share your thoughts." See, I appreciate the donation request. I'm sorry for your loss, man, but just like you, some music can really help us get over really rough times in our life. You know, I feel like most of us have had that situation where we had music help us mend our wounds a little bit, or at least ease our minds, like you said, put things in perspective for us, man. So music, it's powerful, and the music that I grew up with, I knew its influence and its power over me. But I only recently discovered how listening to music that I haven't ever even heard before on first time listens can still bring me to tears and move me so much. It's a crazy feeling. It's a crazy feeling because prior to this channel, really the only time I had that happen was songs that I developed a relationship with, and then would have that impact on me at some point. But here lately, man, it's like, I don't know, man, some of this older music, it just speaks immediately to me, and I think that's great, man. So let's go ahead and jump into this one with Jackson Browne, For a Dancer. I'm happy that this song helped you, man. Let's go ahead and take a dive and let me have a first time listen. Here we go, guys.
Keep a fire burning in your eye, and pay attention to the open sky. You never know what will be coming down. I don't remember losing track of you. You were always dancing in and out of view. I must have thought you'd always be around. Always keeping things real by playing the clown. Now you're nowhere to be found. I don't know what happens when people die. I can't seem to grasp it as hard as I try. It's like a song I can hear playing right in my ear that I can't sing. I can't help listening, and I can't help feeling stupid standing round. Crying as they ease you down, 'cause I know that you'd rather we were dancing, dancing our sorrow away. Right on dancing, no matter what fate chooses you play. Just do the steps that you've been shown by everyone you've ever known, until the dance becomes your very own. No matter how close to yours another steps have grown, in the end there is one dance you'll do alone.
Oh my god. That's a sad line right there. That was beautiful. That was...
Keep a fire for the human race. Let your prayers go drifting into space. You never know what will be coming down.
Wow.
Perhaps a better world is drawing near. Just as easily it could all disappear, along with whatever meaning you might have found. Don't let the uncertainty turn you around. The world keeps turning around. Go on and make a joyful sound. Into a dancer you have grown, from a seed somebody else has thrown. Go on ahead and throw some seeds of your own, and somewhere between the time you arrive and the time you go,
Oh, another beautiful line.
reason you were alive that you'll never know.
Oh, dude. Beautiful, man. Jackson Browne, my man. My man, dude. I love Jackson Browne. I love Jackson Browne. Let's let this play out. Okay, man. That part right there at the end where he's talking about go ahead and throw out some seeds pretty much from the time you get here to our ending days, right? I like that. That to me isn't just talking about offspring, right? Go out and have some kids. It's lay down your seeds, man. Put something to be remembered by, right? Change the minds of our youth. Help your family through some hard times, man. Be a shoulder to lean on. Learn something that you can pass on to somebody else. Leave those seeds, right? Plant those seeds. Let them flourish, because after you're gone, what you did, the impact that you made, the imprint that you left is not over, right? When you're gone. And for me, that resonates because some of the best lessons I ever learned in my life weren't by being told them. It was by viewing somebody very special to me, my own mother. I viewed the kind of character she was, and it was somebody who I could, look up to. And I could say, you were a great woman. You were a good soul. You were a good person. Like, I want to be like you. She's been gone now, but she's still always my guiding light, really. She's the person who I will always be able to look up to, not only for her character of who she was with her heart, but how strong she was. She went through so much bad in life, and it didn't ever make her a bad person. Okay, a lot of people will use that bad as a crutch to say that's why they did bad things. That's why they ended up being a bad person, was because this happened to them in life. But I didn't ever see that in my mom. She always tried her best, and she always tried her hardest despite such crap, right? That she was put through in her life. And it's a great motivator for me, and I still use it as a motivator for my own children, because I tell my children, look at their mother that they have now, and look at the grandmother that they had on my side. They come from strong women. They are strong women, right? I tell my kids, like, you're a strong person. I know this feels hard right here, but you came from strong women. Like, you are a strong woman. That's running in your blood as well. Like, you can get through this. You're gonna be better than this. You're gonna be bigger than this situation. But this song is beautiful for that, talking about the seeds that were planted, right? And that's what we've talked about here on the channel, is when we're gone, we're gonna leave these great memories with people, and we want them to live on and live their best life and not be broken by the loss of us, man. So that's another great way that he's putting that these seeds that we plant matter. Okay, we may not know what comes next, but don't let that take away from your joy here right now. Take full advantage of it and do everything you can in your power to leave a good impression, right? Leave a good imprint for other people to follow. But the most special part about this song came from the first heavy line that I felt not the first. I mean, there were other ones where he talked about her being gone, or this person being gone and being a dancer now. But he went on to talk about the dance that we'll all have to dance alone. Okay, that is just, it's a beautiful lyric. It's a scary lyric. It's a truthful lyric. The dance, pretty much we'll have to dance alone. That line hit, man. I was just like, oh man, I felt that in the chest. But immediately after he hits you with that line, you get the duet of the piano and the violin, and you could almost imagine just this beautiful dance, right? So it's no longer scary. The way he painted the picture with this song, it becomes a beautiful dance, man. You could imagine almost a dress swaying as they're being twirled around. Like, it really becomes a beautiful imagery that I just want to play that one back real quick. All right, guys, here we go. Let's hit it.
Another steps have grown. In the end, there is one dance you'll do alone.
What a very important part to incorporate that piece of music. I'm telling you, that meant so much to me. Because my mind, when he said that, my mind kind of got sad, right? Boom, there's still that dance that we're all gonna have to do alone, and it hit sad, but he just, boom, he brings you up, and it's almost like hands come down and say, don't worry, man, I'm here, right? I got you. It's great. All right, guys, well, there's undoubtedly so much beautiful music that you guys got to grow up with. So, and you're obviously very aware of that. You guys let me know all the time, like, man, we had some great music. You did. This is just so powerful. I feel like we're hitting so many amazing songs lately that are just, they're heavy. They're very heavy songs. So just thank you guys for putting me on a great journey of music, man. It's just crazy. All right, so we don't have a specific like one page for this one, so we'll just look at the information that we have. We have 1974, this album was released, right? Which it has this song. Looking down here, I saw a little bit on For a Dancer, the metaphorical complexity of Fountain of Sorrow and clear-eyed poignancy of For a Dancer would be a tough act to follow. When his songwriting is sharp, the mellowing trend in his music dulls the impact. All right, so I was wanting to see if For a Dancer maybe had a specific meaning, maybe experience for Jackson Browne, and we'll look into that and see if I can find anything quickly before we call this one. All right, so here we go. It says Jackson Browne said, I wrote this for a friend of mine who died in a fire. Browne said of the poignant song in 2016. He was in the sauna in a house that burned down, so he had no idea anything was going on. It was very sad. He was a really interesting guy. Besides being a great dancer, he was an ice skater. He had a job in the ice follies, and he was a great tailor. He would make his friends clothes. He was a Renaissance man. When I wrote him the song, it's a song I've sung many times, other times when people have died, but I was making a metaphor out of the dance. Just the idea that your life is a dance, and there's a line in it. In the end, there is one dance you do alone. That's one of the songs I've sung all through the years, and for me, it's like going to that place and dealing with the fact that life will end. It's a sad song, but at the same time, it feels good to sort through the reality and touch base with it, and then go on. This has been a difficult one to get through, for sure, without feeling overwhelmed by emotion, because it's not necessarily a sad emotion. I'm feeling it's an emotion for the beauty of the artistry that he did here. looking over at our life as a dance. A dance where everything we do is with others or solo acts, but it's a dance, okay? He's saying make the best of this dance, right? Treat life as a dance, a joyous occasion, one that we get to share our hands with others in the celebration of life. But at the end, no matter what we do, we all face that final dance alone. That's a crazy, crazy way to look at this, but it's right. But it hits. So, Jackson Browne, geez, man. Heavy stuff. I'm happy this song helped you through a hard time. It's a beauty, man. It's a beauty. That goes without saying. Definitely a beauty of a song. Thank you guys for requesting this one as well. Jackson Browne, my man. Another amazing one off the same album with Late for the Sky, which that song just as well is such a great song. So thank you guys for being here with me today. I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. If you did, please let me know by liking, subscribing, and checking out the descriptions down below, man. Consider becoming a member here for as little as $3 on my YouTube and Patreon, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Sorry, I just feel these songs deep sometimes, but I know you guys understand. So thank you for being here with me today. See you on the next one, man. Peace.